high school band playing this?
No kidding.
It is Shark Week. 26-year history of this event. Why? Because it pretty much launches Discovery Channel into the #1 spot for unscripted cable television network. And this is the first ever season that they've had a show after the show, a live talk show called Shark After Dark. It premiered Sunday, August 4th at 11 p.m. It's going to air each night during Shark Week from 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. So be sure and set your DVR if you can't stay up, or just check it out live. And we have the host here. It's Josh Wolf, ladies and gentlemen. Get Josh in here. He's a friend of the show. Oh, my God.
Oh, hi, Sleepy.
No doubt late night for you, early morning for us.
First of all,
good to see you.
You look amazing.
Thank you, Josh.
Oh,
Clearly,
sorry.
he's sleep deprived. He's sleep deprived.
He is sleep deprived.
Right?
What's happening in here?
Oh, you know.
Look at you blowing up all over the place.
Yeah, big star.
I
Superstar.
I don't know if that's really true.
Well, with Discovery Channel, what this is like, they said they're grabbing 21.4 million viewers, and now you're hosting the first ever after show called Shark After Dark. So your exposure is tremendous because of the Shark Week.
Yes, true. But if you know anything about me, I've exposed myself many times before.
And
To
nothing.
sharks. Were you a Shark Week fan, or just a shark enthusiast before you got this gig?
Definitely a Shark Week fan. I can watch that Air Jaws stuff forever.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And by the way, great white sharks can jump, apparently.
What?
Yeah, they jump out of the water. You didn't see that?
No.
You haven't seen that?
What are you talking about?
That
It
when
can
they
jump
want to,
out of
they
the
can
like
jump out.
dolphins. Like when you go, ooh, dolphins. Look,
You've never seen a great white jump out of the water? Have you seen a great?
Yeah.
You have.
I have
right?
it when they're going up from the bottom. They got like
For
a
a seal.
juicy seal, and
And they hit the seal and they jump out of the
they're
water.
completely out. I mean, no tail left in. It's out.
Yeah.
Oh my.
What do you think about that? I was a huge fan, man, because there's something so fascinating to me about the power and the speed and just the ruthlessness. Like there's no like feelings. You know, things that don't have any feelings.
You're saying there's no
fascinated by
shark
it.
that's ever felt guilty about, like the shark that bit the Brittany Hamilton's arm off.
Yeah.
She was 13. He didn't go back and go, God, you guys.
Hey, he didn't go back to his buddies and go, oh, she was
Oh,
teenager.
man, she was like 13.
I had no idea.
Oh, man, that's
Yeah.
awful.
He's like
Like
the
this-
pedophile of sharks.
Yeah.
You ate a 13-year-old girl.
Do you know, by the way, when we were much younger, we did when you shoot stupid little like 30-second sketches or whatever, we shot a stupid sketch called The Picky Pedophile, where we had a dude pull up in a van, grab a fat kid, drive 5 feet, and throw him out.
Picky
It was
pedophile.
so wrong. My brothers and I were like, we can't post this. Like this.
It's been viewed the most likes.
We're gonna get in deep trouble, but that was not a good thing. Did you now? Are you a shark guy?
I started watching Shark Week last night. I knew you were coming in, so I wanted to see, like, okay, what am I going to get on? I got on The Return of Jaws about Cape Cod, and it's like the great whites of the Atlantic coming back to the area, and they're just enormous, and and how close they swim to the shore. It was like this 18-footer was in 3 feet of water. And I'm like, 3 feet of water, that's like you standing there, with your trunk submerged.
Yes.
And then you're thinking, nothing can kill me here.
Man, I'm safe.
Do you know they say if you have been in 4 feet of water in the ocean, then you have been within 10 feet of a shark. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
That's like when my mom said, well, you kids be careful. Mom, it's not very deep. You can drown in a cup of water.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. You can be killed by a shark in 3 feet of water.
Did you jump into the Sharknado phenomenon? The
Ian
movie?
Ziering and Tara Reid are on the show tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shut
I
up.
can't wait. I don't know whether to talk to them about Sharknado or to talk to Ian about Chippendales.
Oh.
Or do you know he headlined Chippendales in Vegas?
Yes, I gotta say.
I did
You
not
didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Did you know
he
that?
He looks phenomenal.
He's 49, 48.
No, he was 49 on 90210. I don't know what he is now. I don't know how long that's been.
Now, was
How long
that a
has
known
been?
thing? Was there a billboard in Vegas that Ian Ziering? Okay.
Yes.
With
Yes.
his little
yes.
cuffs and his bow tie.
Did you know about it, right?
Yes.
I've been trying to find a clip. It's fascinating to me because look, he goes from 90210
Yeah.
to Sharknado to Chippendales. I mean,
I'm not even sure. Is that he ended up in the same spot?
I don't know if it's a lateral move.
Right. I don't know what you call that either.
And Tara Reid, has she cleaned herself up at all?
I think Tara Reid. What happened was she was A-list, close to A-list,
adorable.
Yeah, she jumped the shark, and now I think she's jumped back over the shark.
yeah. The shark got her back in.
Yeah, the shark. She jumped the shark, and now she jumped back over the shark. Look, the Sharknado to me. Think about it. Like how much did it cost to make Lone Ranger? $200 million. They say something like that. And that's what's crazy right now to me is like that movie tanked, right? Sharknado aired again, went up, and now they're releasing it in theaters.
Yeah, it's a hit.
They both
They're
said
doing a sequel now. Sharknado 2 is actually going to be out next summer.
I guess, and they both said I read about that they both said that they read the script and laughed out loud at how stupid it was, right? So if Ian Ziering and Tara Reid are like, this is stupid, right? But it does crazy numbers in America. Like, what is going? And Johnny Depp is somewhere in France going, what is going on?
People don't like me anymore.
I'm Johnny Depp. Maybe I should put another scarf on. Like
more eyeliner, Johnny. It's more eyeliner, I think, is the key.
Listen, that guy. To me, that guy also. I'm a huge Johnny Depp fan. But because that crow on the head was his choice for wardrobe.
Really?
He thought that that's him bringing Johnny Depp to the. As soon as I was like, when I saw the movie poster, I'm like, does he have a crow?
Yeah.
On his head?
With Johnny Depp, it's like I've been a fan of certain movies, but for me, it's like every time I see him in an interview, I just keep thinking, "You're from Kentucky." Like he's always like, this picture, yeah. And I'm like, "You're from Kentucky."
He does kind of have he kind of has his. You know how Madonna grabs whatever accent she.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what Johnny.
So
does.
Johnny Depp has grabbed a little French. He definitely, and he looks like he smells like a pirate at this point in time.
Oh my God!
Like,
Yeah, total smelly genitalia. There's
Josh
no doubt
Wolf
about it.
hanging out with us. He is the host of Shark After Dark. It's the show that comes on each night after Shark Week at 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. That's got to be tough live that late. You still doing your podcast tonight?
Still do the podcast, but can't do it tonight because I'll be live. I'll be live.
Yeah, because you're doing 7 to 9. Normally it's Tuesdays from 7 to 9. You and Ross Matthews, the Josh and Ross show on ToadHopNetwork.com. So it's not going to be tonight. This week only. He's going to check him out on Shark After Dark. I was talking about this earlier. There's another sci-fi shark flick coming out called Ghost Shark.
Really?
Yeah, where a shark is hunted down by some vigilante fishermen because it attacked a little girl.
Uh-huh.
And but it wasn't the right shark. But they torture it and kill it, and so it comes back for revenge on humankind because you got the wrong guy.
Yeah.
And the tag is, if you are wet, you are dead. Because it can.
Somebody get Tori Spelling on speed dial.
Exactly.
You got yourself a roll, girl. Get up there. Straighten out those boobs and get up there.
Ghost shark can show up in a lawn sprinkler and kill you.
And a bucket at the car wash.
A bucket at the car wash. Nothing is safe.
Now wait, can a ghost shark go on land?
Yes. It's like as long as there's water, any type of water.
It can come out of the water.
Yeah.
It's like
if you're swimming in your pool, that's like remember when you're little and you were scared of your own pool with the Jaws theme. This shark is actually in your pool.
So is it kind of like did you ever have that fear like when you're sitting on the toilet that a snake could come up from the?
Oh, when I saw the movie the movie Alligator in New York or whatever.
Thank you very much.
Oh, and I'd be like, oh.
Every time you've never maybe just been like sat down and be like I'm gonna look. Just to make sure.
Yeah.
But so that could happen. Like you could be on the crapper and a ghost shark.
There's a scene.
Ghost shark.
With a toilet. There has to be.
Okay, let's make a bet. Does the ghost shark pull him down the toilet? Right? Or does he go up like a great white and then back? Like how?
He jumps completely out of the toilet and back down.
in.
Oh,
But
wow.
then you hear the flush, and then the person in the other room goes. And then it doesn't come out, and she goes back in, and there's no one in there. But he never left the room, but she heard the flush.
Let's make a little bet here. We're not script writers, but
okay.
I say shark bites him on the butt and pulls him into the toilet.
I'll go with the complete jumping out of the toilet and jumping back into the
good.
toilet.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm with him.
Launches the guy, and he catches him in air, and then pulls him back down the toilet. I'll go with that.
I think I'm going bites the butt and pulls him in.
What's our bet? I like it.
Let's see.
Do you want to do a money bet or do you want to do a sex bet, Josh?
Oh, you're asking Josh Wolf for a sex bet.
He's a cutie.
By the way, usually my bets include both. So
Yeah.
Is that weird?
His bookie's a hooker.
How did
She
you
wants
know
to
that?
be called his hookie.
No, the toilet scare, the movie that freaked me out was Arachnophobia, where there was a spider under the seat and it would bite you on the ass and you would die.
I had Dominic Monaghan on the show the first night, and he's a huge spider guy. Did you know that about him? Like,
No.
and he has this show called Wild Things, and he owns spiders and all this stuff. And for me, man, if you own a spider, you're basically a step away from a neck tattoo, aren't you? Like, isn't that the next step?
Because what do you do? You're watching TV and he just sits on your shoulder and he curls on your arm. I don't even know what you do with a pet spider.
That's the thing. But I go back to things that have no emotion.
Yeah.
Like you can't. There's no. What is the point?
Yeah,
it's like a lizard.
Snuggle on your neck.
Yeah.
You're like, look at it.
He's gonna give you an 8-finger massage.
Now you're
Trained.
talking. I think I've done that once too.
Shiatsu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 8-finger massage.
You've got an 8-finger.
I've given one.
You've given one.
She's trained in the 8-finger massage.
Let me tell you something. If you're giving someone an 8-finger massage, you might want to find out what he's doing on Friday nights.
I like to be thorough.
Josh, thank you so much for coming in. I know you got to get going. You got to go back to bed. You got to get ready for your show tonight.
It's live, man.
Shark
Wow.
After Dark airs live tonight, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. and each night tonight after Shark Week on Discovery Channel. So thanks a lot for coming in, man.
Go to
And
sleep.
thank
Go
you.
take a
And
nappy.
listen, make sure you tune into Toad Hop Network and listen to Josh and Ross. It's really my favorite thing
Oh, yeah,
to do.
my God.
So fun, isn't it?
He's the best.
I sat in for Ross one time.
Oh, we had a
Josh
good
and I
time.
did the show. Probably one of the dirtiest shows I've ever been on. But
Thank
good
you.
times.
Yeah.
Very good times.
I can only
I
imagine.
loved it. Loved it.
Yeah. Somebody actually sent me a tweet and they said, "You guys are too similar." And
I
I was
know.
like, "That's exactly why we had a good time."
Exactly what we had a good time. All right, we'll do this again. Definitely come back from
Thank
anything
you.
you're doing, and maybe you and Ross can come in here and hang out with us for a couple days.
Would love to.
All right, we're gonna take a break and come back. We are Heidi and Frank.
That was just a little sample of the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS. Now, to get the show in its entirety, on demand, and if you want to watch the show, we webcast it every day, all you have to do is go to HeidiandFrank.com and become a premium package member. Do it right now.